Zelda, yeah! Haha! Oh, thank goodness you've awakened! Master Smith is here as well. He's come to see His Majesty the King. Master's here? I gotta go see him. Master! Oh, Asler, you're awake! Are you feeling alright? A little knocked in the head, but I think I'm fine. Stand by my side. The King of Hyrule was about to speak. It is as if you have heard. A sorcerer named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone. If we had the sacred Picori blade, we likely could have broken the curse. But Vati shattered the blade. However, I have not given up hope. What do you know of the Picori? The Picori? Not much behind what the fairy tales say. They're supposed to be very tiny, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, the one from the fairy tales. But the Picori are no mere legend. They most certainly exist. No one outside the royal family knows the truth about them. The Picori who forged a sacred blade live deep within the Minish Woods. They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword. But why? Then we must dispatch soldiers at once. No, soldiers will not do. The Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children. Our soldiers could search for days and still find no sign of them. I see. If that's the case, then why not send Asler? He is Zelda's childhood friend. If Asler has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him. Please turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Picori should know how to create a new sacred sword. It'll be a dangerous journey now that those monsters have been freed. Please take this sword with you, along with the broken Picori blade. You accepted the broken Picori blade! This is a part of the sword needed to reforge the sacred sword. Don't lose it! And you've got yourself the smith's sword. It's a sharp blade made by your grandfather. Very well then. Send the soldiers to search for Vati at once. It may be a death sentence knowing what happened to Fred and Frank. But, we'll have to basically deal with this. Anyway, send them away! Deep within the Minish Woods, Asler, you will find a place called Deepwood Shrine. Once humans and Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it would be best if you started your search there. Take this map with you. If you get lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Just press start or in the LR to open the map. I've marked the location of the forest for you. Good luck and be careful. So here we go, we have finally got ourselves a map of Hyrule. Now you'll never get lost. And it's only filled in for the stuff that we already have. But the Minish Woods is off on the right. Southeast. 100 meters, I guess. I'm counting on you, Asler. Only you can break Vati's curse and free Princess Zelda. Alright, we're off. Let's get ourselves our adventure started. Just like before, you have a sword that's equipped to the B and your shield in A. And you can basically interchange those any way you say the same. I messed up my quail there. But you can interchange it any way you wish. So if there's an item that was needed for a puzzle but you can't use your sword, well, the sword must go away and such. So bear that in mind. But we're off. We need to get onto an adventure. And fasten sword. Now, if you guys have not read the manga, I wholly recommend it though. The manga is such a good story. Ow! I'm gonna hate that. Our first enemies are Octoroks. They are basically the basic enemy of the Zelda series. You got a heart. These will replenish your life energy just a bit. Hearts reduce, increase your health. And we have to watch out. Ow, you cursed bird! These birds, I've done nothing to the birds. So are the birds monsters too? So that makes me question about the whole chest in its own right. Like it destroyed it sealed away all the evil inside the chest. So that means if it was any evil birds, it was going to do that too? Of course it would. That's probably what the case was. So it was like, so there's evil birds, evil, couldn't it be said that all animals are evil? And they're just trying to protect their territory? Oh, look at this, you got one rupee. It's green. Don't spend it all in one place. There's no dollar store here. Or in fact, it'd be better to be called the the rupee store. So we're here at Lon Lon Ranch, because this was, this game was released, in 2004, which, Ocarina of Time was still on people's minds back in the day. So they wanted to make sure that, for some reason, this was kind of feel like they're trying to do some continuity welding, I guess, for how early this series was. Oh, Asler, you're heading for the woods now? Oh, aren't you? Leave the monsters to the valley free to us, and go find the Picori. Alright, let's go. Also, we got these old stand-up creatures, these monsters, these brand. You have a lot of new enemies are in this game, but this is the only time they're gonna show up, and then some. So don't get used to them. They have the Eastern Hills over Wander here. But basically, in this first particular set piece, we're actually kind of railroaded to do everything. So this is basically, this whole area we're going through is kind of like tutorial and how to basically use your sword play and everything as you're basically railroaded to go into the next dungeon here. So welcome ourselves to the Minish Woods, ladies and gentlemen. I love this music track for the Minish Woods. It's just it is so soothing. Also, the fact that we can't swim. Maybe say, like, oh, the heart piece, let's go. Bloop, 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 bloop. Nope. Link cannot swim yet. Because just like in any other 2D Zelda game, you can't swim until you have flippers. Which is a real shame. I think it makes me question, Hyrulean lives. So does everybody in Hyrule who is an adult have flippers? Because where we get the flippers in this game is not made by humans. So it gives the question, so if Hylians of adult age don't have flippers, they just basically die? They just drown? That's kind of a sad state of affairs for those of the people of Hyrule, that they can't swim. Oh, there's our next two enemy. Those are the Choo-Choos. They're taken from the Wind Waker art style, as this is since Wind Waker was kind of the popular art style by Nintendo back in the day. Riding off the coattails of Wind Waker, they figured, the next Zelda game, the 2D Zelda game, will use the art style. And I think I kind of like the Choo-Choos in this style. Like, to be fair, they went from this to just gelatinous oozes with no face, no personality whatsoever in Twilight Princess. It was just kind of weird in that regard. But anyway, those guys go down in a couple hits. Not too hard itself here. Let's see. Aha! I think I see the Deep Witch Shrine over to the left. Let's go. I love it how you can interact with stuff like that. It's just like, you can just stand on it and be fine. Like, nothing is probably going wrong. Alright, the Minish cap, or the Minish over here is over here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. The Picori! Hello? Help me! Huh? What's going over there? Someone yelling? It sounds like a dead duck. Ouch! Won't somebody stop them? Ow! Ow! Help! Somebody! Can somebody hear me? He's probably fine. You guys have a piece of heart? Collect 4 to make a new heart container for even more life energy. Yeah, if you play your cards right and everything, you can easily get yourself a 4th heart container after you go into the first dungeon. Yeah, there's so many heart pieces in the game, and some of them are locked behind the gotcha systems, and that is annoying. Yeah, if you want to do a 100% playthrough of this game, you have to do the gotcha machine, and we'll get to that once we get there. Hey, kid, you there? Ow! Hey, don't just stand there! Do something, will ya? Ow! Look, what's wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me! Okay, jeez. Calm down, Mr. Hat Thing, you. Phew, well done, that was close. Don't think I can handle it myself, though. But that's beside the point. What in the world's a little child doing so deep in the woods? Oh, I see. The Picori, you say, and Vati? Vati's cursed someone? What, the sacred blade? Is that so? I see. You know, I have a proposal. You and I have quite a lot in common. You see, I too am on a quest to break a curse of Vati's. And you say that reforging the sacred blade can break his curse, eh? Well then, you found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Islo, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. It is really fun that in the manga, Link and Ezzo do not get along very well at the start. And then they basically come like, this scene's kind of different there. Can you tell us a story? Surely you don't have got no legs. Boy, take a look at me. Do you really think I can walk that fast? Yeah! If it's one thing, it's another. You're a troublesome boy. Hey, get off my head. Now you can't possibly leave me behind. My, it's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. And much easier on me. Hey, quit squirming. Can you sit still? See? There. Yes, that's it. Much better. Now, I suppose a boy like you, it's much to learn about the world. If you ever need my insight, press select. I'll be happy to help. Such a hopeless child. I'm not hopeless. Not hopeless child. Hey, you. Hat thing. I need some answers. What? I haven't even had time to settle in and you're bothering me? Deepwood Shrine lies obviously enough deep in the heart of these woods. So says my superior intuitive sense. Now get a move on. So what happens when Asler becomes, inactive? Does he just curl up inside his own self? Feels kind of dark, if honestly. All right, let's head back this way. Open my way, my boy. We come across something important here. The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to meet them now. Who are the Minish? Who are the Minish? Ah, yes. Silly me. Allow me to explain. You humans call them Picori, but they refer to themselves the Minish. Strange how the world of humans. Only the forest has kept that name. Anywho, deep in the forest they built a tiny village where many now live. But to enter the village, we're going to have to make you a touch smaller first. Look at that. At first glance it appears to be a mere stump, yes? It looks like a mere stump because I cut down just recently. No, that stump is a portal used by the people long ago to adjust their size. With my help, you can use it to shrink down to Minish size. Just stand on the stump and press R to shrink. To return to normal, stand on the next to the stump and press R. Get me up there, and we'll give it a try, alright? I'm not sure if there's any power left, but we'll certainly give it a try. Let's shrink up. So this is our main gimmick of the game, yeah, the Minish Cap himself. This thing, this shrinking and opening up everything. We now can shrink to normal small size and go around selectively in certain areas. Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now, aren't you glad you saved me? Don't need to thank me though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. If you want to return to normal, stand next to the portal and press R. But there is one thing you must know. Being Minish size is full of dangers, and I mean many dangers. I've already been picked off by a few birds lately. Mere puddles of your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. And as your companion, if anything happens to you, it happens to me too. So proceed caution with lad. If not for your sake, then for my own. Alright. So yeah, with Minish form, you can walk around certain spots, but like I said, water is a danger to us right now because we don't know how to swim. Also, you can use your sword in this form in the screen here, but there's no enemies in any point of the game that have you like this. So your sword right here doesn't really do anything other than the fact that you can, do something while you're waiting around. As Minish Link, you can go around and basically go underneath holes and small, and basically you're now the size of a mouse, in a sense. And it looks like we get ourselves to our village. This looks like a place to go. Surprisingly, I can't find this here. Well, that's a big acorn. Look at that thing. No, Asler, you're just small. Okay. Look at the stick. Oh, the stick in here. Such a troublesome boy. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll take you off my head and throw you on the ground. Yeah, but you're gonna be stuck small for the rest of your life. Oh, he's got a point. He's got a point. Curse, I hate it when you're right, Asler. Curses. So here we are at the Minish Village, our second town of the game. It appears we found the Minish Village. Huh? Whoa, who are these guys? Picori! 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 Huh? What was that? What was that language? I guess it's been quite some time they saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Ah, yes. That was the language of the Minish. It's a little different from the dialect I'm most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch it most of myself. But perhaps there's someone here who understands your language. We should look around. Alright, we gotta look around to see who can we talk to. Can you talk to me? Hello? So none of these characters here you can't talk with yet. We don't have the means of doing so. Luckily though, there's one being here that'll basically help us out in the end. And we're gonna talk to him right now. He is going to be up here into this shrine as well. And this guy is probably one of the most hilarious characters in the manga thus far, as he's basically a Hyrulean enthusiast. He collects things that are Hyrulean in nature. I've never quite had that like before. Are you a human? Oh my! It's been quite some time since the humans came here. My name is Festri. I watch the Abbey as well as the shrine to the north. You seem to have some trouble with our language, do you? Well, you could use a jabbernut. It'd allow you to understand our tongue. You should be able to find one in the barrel house just to the south of here. Well, let's hope. Yeah, because Festri is a Hyrule enthusiast, and like after a while he'll show up. He's got like a T-shirt. He's got all these things he's collected from Hyrule and everything. Like he's like so in depth and basically becoming, he wants to join Link on his adventure and everything. He's such an awesome guy. Oh yes, and here we go, the jabbernut. Oh Asler, this must be the jabbernut Festri told you about. Well, you better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all. You ate the jabbernut. Now you can understand the language of the Minish. Though, Eslo did not eat this, but somehow he's now able to understand the language too. It's never explained. Oh yes, here's the stuff. This is the Picoli stuff here. This stuff will come into later. A particular character we'll be meeting later will basically have this for us to basically use for our particular needs. So you've been the jabbernut, now you can understand us. The elders say that humans can no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you can see us. So yeah, the Minish do also like putting like stuff inside of grass pots and everything, and it's basically becoming like a little in joke to them. So let's go. Let's talk to Festri. Maybe he'll tell us about this sword since he's able to talk to us right now. And now after you get the jabbernut, almost every Picori, or at least now the Minish, are now out and about talkable. Festri, I gotta tell him about the sword. So you've eaten the jabbernut, and now you can understand us? Sorry, but I don't know about swords. I'm sure the Elder can help you. So we gotta go find the Elder. But first, I want to go over here, because this is something you kind of forget you can go over here with. There's a little spot over here. This gives you another heart container, or not heart piece. So that's 2 we already collected in the span of basically the start of the game. And I believe there's 2 in the first dungeon as well. Yeah, so that means, yeah, you get yourself a 4th piece of heart on your heart container bar there, even before fighting the first boss. So here is our Elder for us here. Oi! You speak our language. It's been quite a while since we've heard any outsider speak our tongue. We've had little offer to you in these woods, but please enjoy your stay. Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Eslo. This child is Asler. We need to break a curse that has been cast upon the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we need to reforge the broken Picori blade. Oh, yes. And now you've come here now hoping you have the blade reforged. If that's what you're after, then you'll need 4 mystical elements. These elements are the crystalline forms of the energies of this world. Oh, but only infusing the blade with these energies can a new blade be forged. Here, give me your map. I can mark where these elements can be found. Oh, great. That's awesome. Right there. Nice. The earth element can be found in the shrine to the north of Festri's Abbey. Speak with Festri. He'll show you the path from the shrine's entrance. Go with caution. Evil creatures have lately made their home in our shrine. Return to me once after you have found the earth element. No worries. Alright, we have a destination. We've already got ourselves all prepped up, ready to go. Let's take ourselves going to the first dungeon of the game, which is behind Festri's Abbey. You wish to go to the shrine? Very well, this way.
Wild beasts have settled in recently. Be careful, it's quite dangerous.
Don't worry, danger is my middle name. I'm gonna prove that I could have been in that sword fighting tournament and beat Vadi. I'll show you what. Alright, here we go, folks. Into our first dungeon of the game. Let's go.